Hi, I'm Eric Weiner. I'm a co-creator of Dora the Explorer, the Nickelodeon preschool series. I was head writer for the first 5 seasons. I'm executive producer of Little Einsteins for the Disney Channel. And after a 30-year career where I've written hundreds of children's scripts and written maybe 50 chapter books where I was following people's outlines, all that time I still felt completely blocked. And I have an embarrassing number of books on how to get yourself to write, pretty much the whole Barnes & Noble aisle, but I didn't have Maya Danziger's Relax and Write. And I came to this workshop, and it has been, this terms that are thrown around loosely, this has changed my life. Before then, I could not write from the heart. I couldn't write something without a contract and a deadline that didn't truly mean something to me. And within about 6 sessions, Maya had me writing a novel. Last night I was up till 4 in the morning, and I wrote about 50 pages. I can't stop it now. So, and a couple of people in our workshop have been blaming Maya for loss of sleep. It's been an incredible experience. One moment that stands out in my mind, which was really a turning point for me, I was writing away, and I was having trouble, but I was following Maya's guidelines of don't judge it, write whatever comes out in the free write. And something caught on fire for me, and I was lying on the floor writing, and suddenly Maya said, bring it to a close. I couldn't believe so much time had gone by, and I realized I was having fun, which is something in a long career that, when it's professional, you don't always have. And Maya gives you back the joy of writing and what it's all about, and makes writing meaningful again.
My name is Deidre Henry. I'm an actor, and I've been taking Maya's Relax and Write for about 4 years. And I'm now working on, I guess, my second novel. And I've always written in a diary, but the critic that said you don't have a story to tell was very, very loud for me. So I was never able to write a story out. And I had a story that'd been knocking around in my head for years, and I thought, I'm just going to have to tell someone the story and find someone who's a writer and get them to write the story. And then I met Maya, and she invited me to come to her Relax and Write class. And about 10 pages were written. And I realized that there was another voice inside that was able to get through the critic, that was able to ignore the critic's voice, and that was an authentic voice that I could write from. And even though that critic sometimes shows up, it hasn't shown up in a long time for me, I know that I can, because of Maya's class and because of Maya's, just her guidance, I can get through the chatter and get through the criticism that I give myself and get down to an authentic story.
My name is Andrea Richards, and I started coming to Maya's Relax and Write class. It was a couple years after I graduated from an MFA writing program. And ironically, I was pretty terrified to write. And I was working as a book editor, editing other people's stuff, and also working as a journalist, some writing nonfiction pieces for magazines. But it wasn't until I found Relax and Write that I really started mining my own experience and finding my own voice in writing. And it was all because Maya's method really tricks you into getting out of your head and getting into your body. And really through her method, I've learned to be a writer for the first time, it feels like.
Here's a issue of Bomb magazine in which I have an interview with Philip Seymour Hoffman. I guess I don't have to do show and tell. I'm June Stein, and I teach in the Graduate Film School at Columbia University. Outside of that, I had a career as an actress and a director. I originated Danny and the Deep Blue Sea, opposite John Turturro, by John Patrick Shanley, just, to name drop. Relax and Write took me to regions and pockets of my internal life that I didn't even know existed, and changed me irrevocably, changed my writing in a way that opened up a kind of authenticity in my writing that I simply never had before.
I'm Francesca Harrison, and I'm one of Maya's students in Relax and Write, and it's been life-changing. I met Maya at a change of lifetime for me, And I found out something pretty extraordinary, that I can write. I have a voice. I have several voices on the page. And I found it because of the atmosphere that Maya is able to create. And it has changed my life. I'm working on 2 novels, with more coming. And I'm learning how to do it as a writer, which helps me just live better in every other part of my life. And thank you, Maya.
Well, my name is Alex Wexler, and I'm a writer. Actually, I came to this class writing musicals, but then I've become a book writer. And this has been a tremendous personal as well as professional journey for me. The beautiful thing with Maya's class is that once you've written and once you've read it, her feedback is always positive. And, you know, I can be really cynical, like, you know, oh no, not another cheerleader, you know, kind of thing. But the thing is that when Maya is speaking, she speaks the truth, because you listen, and of course you're listening to everybody else read their stuff, and you're judging, of course. And what Maya does is she finds the gold and she brings it up to the surface and says, the way you turn this word, that character, and this constant repetition of mining all the good out of what we have dredged out of our own unconscious is extraordinary. I started coming 3 times a week. I almost started paying her rent.
Hi, I'm Kate Wyman. I'm an actress. I've been working with Maya for about maybe 4 or 6 weeks. I guess the exciting part is that after doing all these very similar exercises as an actress to relax, to meditate, to focus, Maya pretty much uses those same exercises that I do as an actress, but I never associated them with writing. Well, we start each session with a deep meditation relaxation exercise, and then we have the freedom to write. And I have discovered my voice as an essayist. I have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and this has happened like 4 weeks in a row. And now I am working on a book.
Well, you can't teach anyone to write, but you can teach them, I think, how to become a writer. And that's a very individual, very personal journey for everybody. And I have seen Maya teach dozens and dozens of would-be, wannabe, scared, hidden people who have blossomed into becoming amazing writers. I think you need a talent for having talent, and that's one of the things that Maya teaches. And I've seen her pull out the most amazing gifts from every person she works with. It never fails. She is astonishing. And I have to add, she is a remarkable editor. Maya is a remarkable editor. I have given her my work, and it has come back with clarity and insights and structure that I never knew it had. When I give her my work, I am giving it to a master. And so it's been a 7-year journey, and I hope it continues. Maya, I love you. Thanks.
My name is Hannah Ruth Wild, and I've been writing with Maya for about 4 years. And I wrote some things that I wanted to share with you, and you'll see me looking down to just remember my notes. But this is so important to me that I didn't want to forget a single thing. As I said, I've been working with this process for 4 years. And the way that I work is that images and landscape often come to me through sleep, and also when I'm in a quasi-dream state. And that happens naturally for me. And so what the Relax and Write process has done is given me a tool to access this information deliberately through the meditative work that we do, I'm able to tap into my subconscious and find characters and landscape and ideas for stories that are just sitting there waiting to be found. And the process for me has been a little bit also like cleaning out the closet. I'm taking things out of my inner landscape and I'm looking at them and I'm examining them and I'm deciding the things that I want to keep and the things that I want to throw away and the things that I want to use in story. And as Maya has taught me, nothing is ever really thrown away. But what happens is that space is cleared, and that creates an opening where creativity can come in. I'm a teacher in my day job, and I write poetry for children and picture books. And so what I wanted to share is that Relax and Write has been very, very helpful for me and can be really helpful for a writer working in any genre. So whether you are a screenwriter or whether you are interested in writing novels or memoirs or picture books or poetry, this is an incredible pathway to finding your inner story and your inner voice.
I'm Sandra Maya Dale Seeley, and I'm a writer. And I embraced that name and title for myself in 2009 as I work on publishing my first book of poetry. And I've arrived at this place because of Relax and Write with Maya Danzinger. An amazing process that is so powerful that at the end of 90 minutes, we have new art in the room. I love this workshop. I love Maya. She is a safe and wonderful writer and leader, and she embraces the folks who work with her in her workshop. It's a safe environment, and more importantly, we have an opportunity to share the great gifts that are within us, easily and effortlessly. I can't tell you how much it has made a difference in my life.